Good morning, class.
Good morning, sir.
How are you this morning?
Good.
Thank you.
Good. Okay, that's good. Okay, just before we start off with our lesson this morning, I want us to try this activity. Do you love maths?
Not really.
Not really. Okay, but today I will make you love maths. Okay, so we have this activity. It's called addition. You know what addition is, eh? 1 plus 1 is equal?
2,
2 plus 2 is equal?
4,
4 plus 4 is equal?
8.
Wow, you do love maths. Okay, so instead of saying it, we're gonna do the action for it. So, can I have everyone stand up? So, here it goes. One is your, okay, any hand, but as long as this is one. Left. Okay, so 1 plus 1 is equal to. Okay, 2 plus 2 is equal 4. And then 4 plus 4 is equal 8. See? You guys got it. Okay, let's go. One round. This time, okay, we go slow and then we go a bit faster. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. 1 plus 1 equal 2. 2 plus 2 equal 4. 4 plus 4 equal 8. Yes, thank you. Do you enjoy the activity?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, this morning I have two questions for you. One is, how many siblings do you have? Telupe.
3.
Okay, Telupe has 3 siblings. What is your height? Savali.
165.5 centimeter.
165.5 centimeter. Now the next question is, what is the difference between these two values?
The first value is a whole number,
One is whole number,
and the second is a decimal point. Is in decimal point.
second is in decimal point. Okay, thank you. The next question is, can a sibling be 3.5?
No.
Or can our height be only 160? Like 165? Our height can be 160 point something and onwards. While our siblings, we cannot have 3.5 of our siblings. So it comes down to our topic today. Today we will be talking about 2 different types of data under the numerical category of the types of data we learn in statistics and probability. One is, can everyone read it?
Discrete data.
Once more. Discrete data versus continuous data. Now, just by looking at the names, at the definitions or the terms, which one do you think is continuous from the types of data that we have, and which one do you think is the discrete type of data that we have?
Discrete data is the number of siblings.
The number of siblings.
Yeah.
Okay,
And the continuous data is the height.
is our continuous
Data.
data. Well done. We've already seen how much you know about our topic. So, in simple definition, discrete data refers to data that can be counted, which is data that are countable, distinct, and has a specific value. Whereas continuous data, this type of data can only be measured. For example, your height,
Wait.
your weight. What is the time for the fastest man 100 meters record?
10 seconds.
10 seconds?
10 seconds.
Do you guys watch athletic?
No, I'm not a big fan of athletics.
Okay, but if you do look it up, the time is set by this Jamaican male runner, Usain Bolt.
Using both.
Usain Bolt runs the record of 9 point, I'm not sure, but it's 9.58 or 48, somewhere around there. I may not be too accurate, but I know he runs 9 seconds. Okay, but we come back to continuous data. So continuous data is data that can be measured, and when it is measured, its values can be in decimals or rationals or in fractions. Whereas discrete data, we can only have, it's a whole number, it is countable, and it's also distinct, and it has a specific values. Example for discrete data, the number of siblings, the number of people in the class, it's collected. We can count them. So yes, okay, just from those examples, I hope you understand the two concepts and also be able to differentiate them. Okay, we'll do a activity. I'll write down the example and you tell me what type of data, or whether it is discrete or continuous. Okay, the number of students in the classroom
Discrete
Discrete
data.
data.
is what?
Discrete data.
Why?
Because it's a whole number and a
It is a whole number and it is countable. Good. So here is discrete. Okay, let's just put D for discrete and C for continuous. Okay. Number a person's height. A person's height.
It's a continuous data
Why?
because it can be measured and it's in decimal.
Yes. Very good. Thank you, Savali. So it is continuous. So, okay, 2 more examples and then I'll give you some activities to do. What about a number of apple in a basket?
That's a discrete data
Discrete data.
Can also
Why?
because it's a whole number and it can be
Counted.
can count the apple like 1, 2. Easy.
Okay. The temperature outside.
continuous data.
Continuous?
Data.
Why?
Because the temperature is measurable.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. So there you go. That's our first examples. Okay. Next, we are going to do a class activity, a group activity. Now, I'll give you these 2 pieces of papers. We divide ourselves among groups. We'll divide equally. Yes. And we'll have these group activities. So, in your group, I want you to do a survey. It's an in-class survey. You look around you in the classroom or anything that you can think of, and you list down at least 10 discrete data and 10 continuous data. Do you understand the activity? Yes? You have to what? To list down the name at least 10 types of examples of discrete data and 10 examples of
Continuous data.
continuous data. I hope you enjoyed your group activity and your presentation, and I hope you've learned a lot from from the group activities that we have presented. Hands up if you still don't really understand the concept of a discrete and continuous data. Hands up. All right, so that's good. So I believe everyone understands the concept of discrete data and continuous data. Just to recap, we talked about what?
Discrete data.
Discrete data and continuous data. We have talked about the definition and the differences between discrete data and continuous data, and the types of examples. One, which is we all know discrete data is countable. We can count them. It has a specific value, whereas continuous data is measurable, and it can be only expressed in either whole number, but it is usually expressed in fractions or decimal or a rational numbers. I hope you enjoyed the class. Remember, there's some activities I've given you that is for your homework tomorrow. Make sure you answer, and I will check your homework tomorrow. But for now, you all have a good lunch. Have a blessed lunch. Thank you very much for today.